Hey guys, it's Vanna here, and today I'm going to be doing a lot of a different video than what I normally do. I haven't done this kind of video, and I've always actually wanted to try and do one like this, and I know this one's going to be like a mess, because, I literally don't even know what I'm doing. I'm going to try. Today, as you can tell, I'm in my bathroom, and yeah, I just decided to film in here, only because it's louder, and it's like, what the heck was I literally thought I heard something and said something right there. Okay, my bad. Um. Anyway, today I am gonna be talking about a little doll named Okiku. Now I had a lot of fun searching her up and learning about what the story is behind that doll. I really, really enjoyed it. Like I had to share this with you guys for real. But before we get into this crazy video, that I know is gonna be a mess, and I don't even know. I don't even know what to do. I really don't. I actually have the article that I'm gonna be reading from. I've actually saved to my phone. I will actually put the link in the description where you can go and check it out yourself. Okay, let's get into this. And by the way, I'll also put the picture of Okiku. But I'm gonna just show you guys what she actually looks like. She's really, really pretty. Like, literally, look at that. You guys, can you guys see that? Like, that's such a pretty doll. Okay, let's get into this further. The haunted doll phenomenon isn't just craze reserved for superstitions, Yankees, and Chucky lovers. It's not just an American genre. What? Oh, sorry guys, I was reading I was reading about Chucky. I think I was about to read about Chucky. He has an interesting story too. Like if you want me to do his yeah, about him. I can literally do like a whole video about him if you guys want me to. I can do a video about Chucky. Just like if you want me to. And also, comment if you have any more like ideas for me to actually do videos of. Like, I'll do any kind of videos you guys want. Just comment them. Okay, here we go. I actually like searching up these kind of things, so yeah, I don't mind. In 1918, a young man purchased a doll that would later on claim the name of Okiku as her own for his 2-year-old sister, and the legend would kick-start a tourism flash. Japan during this era was still stuck in the way of feudalism, while the world around her was embracing the progress of technology and science. Japan was holding tight to her beliefs and to a rich mythology and fables. This was a land, and still is by all accounts, where demons, ghosts, vampires, and other creatures roamed free. A land where goblins and evil spirits were constantly harassing normal folks. On February 3rd, you drove evil spirits away by going to shrines and through rituals and folklore practices. Setsubun events, lake monsters gobble kids up. Words like, oh my god, this is something gonna be like Hogwarts. Please forgive me if I pronounce this wrong. Okigahara, northwest of Mount Fuji, drove people insane and compelled them to suicide. Foxes were sacred and devoted animals. Japanese culture was and still is fraught with legends and supernatural boogeymen and dolls. Some of them were powerful instruments of magic. You didn't mess with dolls. The doll was bought in Sapporo by a 17-year-old. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have trouble pronouncing his name. Okay, guys, whenever I have trouble pronouncing names, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Ikichi Suzuki in 1918 for his 2-year-old sister Okiku. he was touring the region for a maritime exhibition, and the doll instantly drew his eyes. The perfect little thing sat on a shop window, enticing him. Suzuki didn't think twice. He went in and instantly purchased the figurine for his sister. Used the last of his money for it. At about 40 centimeters tall and dressed in a traditional kimono, the doll was exquisite. Its hair was raven black and cut to roughly shoulder length, in a traditional Okiku hairstyle. Her eyes were piercing coals that seemed to swallow everything up in their gaze. The thing was mesmerizing and enchanting, something to take your breath away. So Suzuki went back home and gave the doll to his little sister. The tyke fell in love with the doll immediately. It transformed into Okiku's favorite toy, and more importantly, her best friend. Okiku played every day with the doll, took it everywhere, and treated the figurine like a little sister. She would talk and prowled with the thing, feed it, sleep with it. She decided to call the doll Okiku, a mirror duplicate of herself. The doll never left Okiku's sight. Then a year later, tragedy struck. In 1990, Okiku died. Yellow fever had descended on the land and robbed the family of the little girl. Okiku died gasping for air, in pain and afraid. The doll held firmly in her grasp. She was only 3 years old. Family wanted to bury the doll along with Okiku, but circumstances and governmental oversights prevented this last act of kindness on their part. The doll was never laid to rest with Okiku. That's so sad. Okay. Oh my god, the film was like heartbreaking. Okiku, the doll, was alternately located in the family's altar, a common practice in certain Japanese households to commemorate the dead. The small shrine celebrated their daughter and marked her passing into the afterlife. That's when the weirdness started to occur. One day the family started to notice that the doll's hair was getting longer. Once a traditional shoulder-length cut with neat ends, now a mangled mess with split ends, reaching down past her waist. It was scruffy, different colors, and felt different. At night, they started to dream of Okiku, and sometimes the doll would appear by their side come morning. The chilling events intensified and grew into full-blown acts of spiritual infestation. Lights flickering on and off, banging in the house, noises and strange voices. The closure, the year got to certain key dates, Okiku's birthday and the date of her death. Over time, they were certain, and town shamans, spiritual leaders, concurred that their doll's soul was in fact trapped within the doll. 1938, the family relocated to different districts. They had by now become accustomed to Okiku, had even grown fond of their daughter's restless spirit. To them, it was a magical and unique opportunity to interact with the dead, not desiring to take Okiku with them, fearing that would fuel her magic, was the proximity to their daughter's grave. The family approached the local temple and asked them to take care of the doll. The temple by now had heard countless stories of the amazing doll, the haunted doll whose hair grew every year. They were fascinated, skipping like schoolgirls with the prospect. The priest gleefully accepted the charge, started taking care of Okiku. Over time, they managed to confirm the veracity of some of the claims, particularly that the hair does indeed grow. The priest had sent out cut samples of the hair for scientific analysis. Scientific examinations of Okiku proved that the hair was that of a human child. Regularly, the hair gets a trim and the doll stays happy and content. As the years passed on, the doll's fame grew and her powers were further developed. She bolder now, invading the dreams of the priests and those that come to visit her. She's stronger, her hair growing faster and wilder, and she's even spookier. The last and event driving tourist mad and is the frightening claim is that the mouth of Okiku is slowly opening. That if you dare peer inside, you may be able to glimpse something like baby teeth sprouting like weeds from porcelain gums. Okiku is actually located in her private shrine on display in a little wooden box in the Menenji Temple in the town of Iwamizawa, Hokkaido. Okay, this is only so hard to pronounce. Hokkaido, Japan. She's there waiting for all who want to play with fire, have one-on-one conversations with the paranormal and the bizarre. That is one of the reasons I really, really find the Okiku story very, very interesting, because it basically, to me, I think the story is a very, very good, how do I put it? I just love reading about haunted dolls, okay? Don't judge me. It actually says, right there. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the lighting, but it says that Okiku, the Japanese haunted doll, puts Chucky to shame. Yeah, that's very, very interesting to me. And I hope it's interesting to you guys as well. Anyway, that is all for today. I love you guys so much and hope you're having an amazing day, night, whatever it is with you guys. And also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you.